I grew up with the Bay movies, but admittedly didn't get many of the toys people tend to think of when you mention the old movie line. I had a decent amount of figures, don't get me wrong, but I never experienced things like Supreme Class Devastator or Leader Optimus. Nor did I get any of the original toy-only figures until now. Last time I went to my local shop, Renegade Toys, not sponsored, just wanted to shout them out, they had Earthrise Double Dealer and Siege Sound Blaster, so I saved my money and went there to get them, just for them to be gone. Oh well. Instead, I got Earthrise Snapdragon for Voyager price, Classics Nemesis Prime sealed in box for 85 USD, and this guy, '07 Landmine. He was listed as 25 USD, but the shop owner gave me him for free as a Christmas gift. Landmine oddly fits well with my Studio Series '07 shelf, despite being literally from 2007. I think that's due to his relatively tame design fitting with the similarly tame designs of the rest of the '07 crew, that I have anyway. I think part of what helps that is his wank-ass proportions. Ironhide and Ratchet have somewhat odd proportions, and so does Landmine here. At first he looks decent until you realize how big his hands are, how low his elbows are, how huge his shins are, and stuff like that. But it's nothing too crazy. I could easily see this design on the big screen. He has everything you'd want for the most part, but due to once again, his wink-ass proportions, it's a bit limited. His claws do claw things, and his head has a lot of range, but on my copy it likes to just fall off. Looks like Prime God. The way his feet are formed is cool and allows for forward and back, and you can kind of fake a pivot, but that only kind of helps, not really. Oh, I'm sorry if you hear some noise in the background. My grandma's watching TV at the moment. But, yeah, Landmine. His transformation is unique. His wheels. This isn't usually a problem on my copy. I hear it's a problem on some copies, but his wheels sometimes just like disconnect, which make him hard to stand. His transformation is cool. He has a little bit of automorph actually in his knee. The best way to show this off is doing that. Let me try to do it slower. Yeah, you shift the knee pad and his shin detail slides up and down. Also, this can come off, so just make sure that doesn't happen. So something you should know before transforming him, because I didn't watch any reviews and he didn't come with instructions. When you're turning his hands into the seat, which I think that's freaking sick, don't leave the claws out like that, or fold them down like that, like I thought. They become seat cushions. Just so you know. I think you make the head look up to make clearance for that, and then shift it back down, I think. Or leave it up. His head's probably going to fall during transformation because mine's loose. Okay, fold up the hood. This I like. Let me try to show it off. So you have to shift these out and squeeze the... Yep, his head came off. But when you go transform into robot mode, it's more automorph that compresses the wheels, which I just think that's pretty sick. But you use these to kind of lever those out so you have some clearance. You get the arm to that orientation, rotate it, and then just rotate it in like that. And then compress the arm all the way in like that. Oh, just make sure things okay. That part's just a little finicky. It usually doesn't give me issues because I'm reaching around the camera right now. Anyway, now for the legs, I really like how these transform. So first, you unpeg the wheel from the back of the foot, and they're on slider joints in here. Focus. There you go. And you just shift them out until they click, or soft click. There we go. And you just rotate it like that. Yeah, see how I mean those come off? So you shift the little feeties out of the way and onto separate ports, so there's enough clearance for everything to sit flush. Then you just make sure everything is connected, clipped together. There we go. Make sure you shift the seats into place properly. And then just adjust the turret and voila. And his knee pads. I probably should plug those in. His dune buggy mode looks incredible, and surprisingly it doesn't scale too badly with the others. Except these two. His turret can rotate and angle up and down, but the coolest thing to me is the fact that he has actually working suspension. Yeah, I was shocked by that. Though on my copy, he tends to just squish when you push him down, like a bug. or a child. Honestly, I would have been 100% okay paying $25 for him. Hell, I'd say even $35 is a good price. He stood the test of time, except his head on my copy, and just fits with modern stuff really well. I highly recommend him if you can find him. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today's weather report. This has been the Maelstrom, and this is your Stormcaster, signing off.